I will say good evening, but it's good night to most people. You know, um, I know I'm supposed to be live at 9:45. I always, I should go live at 9:45, but I'm going live right now. If you got the notification button, that lets you know, and that will show you that basically that I'm online. That's why I said it's very important. That's why I said it's very important to what? Basically, to hit the notification button when I'm going live. This is going to be a really good one. It's not going to be too long, but it's going to be a really good one. For those that suffer with this, that have individuals that's in their life, all right, that's crossing their boundaries, right, and their peace. So this is a little different, right, than my usual topic, but these things need to be addressed. These things need to be talked about. These things need to be brought to the forefront for any and everybody that's dealing with this, right? The individuals that's dishing it off and giving it and basically violating individuals' peace, this is for you. If you don't know and you're doing these acts towards somebody, that means that you are suffering with something that you need to face. You need to face. No one else can face it but you, right? Any fears or anything that you have with the side of yourself, you have to man up, you have to woman up, and you cannot cross other people's boundaries that they have upon themselves, which is peace, and put your traumas, right, and depression on others, and you're not trying to find no help or solution, right? Basically, you're letting anger and you letting blockages upon your life deceive you. And when people tell you about it, explain about it, you get upset and you get very, very violent, ready to hurt somebody because the things that you have been through in life. I noticed that. This is why it's very important on my channel to discuss this. This is why I started this channel from individuals that's dealing with traumas and depression, right? With inside of themselves and don't know how to cut these things off, and any and everything that they're trying is not working. It doesn't have how much money you have. It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how much houses you have. It doesn't matter how much cars you have. It matter how much clothes you have. It doesn't have much diamonds you have. It doesn't care about any of that, right? These are things that you have to face. These things are all a cover up so you don't have to face this so-called hell that's plaguing you night and day, evening. It's not letting up on you until you face it. And majority of the people, they deal with they deal with their pain and coping with the pain through what? Drugs, smoking, cigarettes, alcohol, any synthetic things that's going to take their mind of dealing with this trauma or dealing with this depression in the life and stress. I know that. I was there in the darkness, right? I was there. This is why I started this channel. It's to encourage you. It's to encourage you and I to get past this, right? So before I get into the topic, you know my slogans: keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on out here, not just physically, spiritually, and mentally. You see that? Spiritually and mentally is murder, death, kill. Right? Live the life, leave the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. I'm giving you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from what? From experiencing spiritual I. Right? Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Right? Let's give this murder, death, kill, right, back to the procreators of it. It sits upon our communities, it sits upon our societies, then it sits upon us as a whole, then it sits upon us as individually. This is what it does. It attacks all of the angles, and you have to figure out what is the tools that you need to get past the hump, to get past this darkness that's overspreading you as a community and as an individual, right? This channel and my videos, if you listen to me, will get you through. It is tools. It is tools. I'm giving you from my experience, right? And how I faced these demons, which was plague upon me, right? I'm you, you're me. My traumas and depression, I was drinking. I drunk. Smoked cigarettes, trying to kill myself. Right? Basically, this is self-suicide, basically. I'm just doing it slowly by doing these things with the synthetic, with the synthetic painkillers, cigarettes and alcohol, which is killing me. So please like, share, subscribe, right? Comment to this dopest channel on YouTube, right? That's coming with bangers upon bangers upon bangers upon bangers, heat upon heat, heat upon heat, content upon content, right? So please share this video so it can get out, so it can help someone to get over the darkness in their life, because it's much needed. On this channel, we don't promote violence, we don't promote ignorance, right? And we don't promote calling each other out our names, these derogatory names, saying that we never gonna be nothing in life. We're garbage and nothing, and misleading and misusing individuals or information to deceive people. We don't do this on this channel. This channel is to uplift you, uplift you, uplift you, uplift you, uplift you. This is what we do. And we deal with it through a spiritual eye. Not book knowledge, not his knowledge, but through the spiritual existing knowledge that gave upon us, right? This is what I'm doing, or gave upon me, so I can, from my experience, give it to you. It worked for me. It worked for me. That's why I'm here, to be the example for you, right? So before we get in this topic, let's listen to a little bit of jazz music. Please like, share. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whoever you are, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, comment to the dopest channel. Please get the information out. Get it out. Get it out. And plus, please hit the notification bell. Hit it so you know when I'm always dropping heat and bangers for you. This channel is a toolbox to get you through your pain and suffering and darkness and traumas and drugs and alcohol. It's a toolbox. But I can't do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. You have to do it for yourself. Right? You have to do it. You have to face your fears yourself. You have to go into the darkness, whatever it is that you call hell. You have to go in there. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This channel is growing. This channel is growing. This channel is growing. This channel will not grow without you, beloved. Team Flow. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for sharing. My numbers getting up there. Is getting up there. I appreciate it so much. I really, really do. I really appreciate it. All right. So before I start this topic off, I want to drop some knowledge on you. Right. And this came in to me today. And you know how I always say that I'm giving you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, experience from a spiritual eye, right? So I got something right here. Yes, I read these are reading glasses, right? These are reading glasses. I want to read something to you, okay? And this confirms who I am. It confirms it, right? And I'm going to read it in the Arabic. Then I'm going to translate it in English, right? It says, innal hikmata mari fatum wata faquhu fi da ni fama faquha minkum fahawa hakim. Hakim means wise. In Arabic, it means wise, right? What that means, right? What it means is that really wisdom is a inner knowledge and deep understanding of religion. For the one among you who understand religion is truly a wise man. That is me. I understand existence. I understand life. I understand survival. I understand these things, right? Because I've been in it. I've been in it on both sides. So I understand it from a really, really deep spiritual understanding that most cannot get the understanding of, right? So this is why I encourage you to follow, to like and share, subscribe to my video so I can give you the knowledge and understanding that you need to get past the darkness as it overspread your whole body and soul and mind. I'm here to help you to eradicate it, beloved. Right? So I'm letting you in and you letting me in. Right? We letting each other in. Right? We are getting in tune with each other. I'm not up here just for money and asking you for your cash app. I'm asking you for your super chat. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for you to share and like to get the information out to those that really, really need it in a time of needing help. My videos is to help you to the darkness. I can't go in the darkness with you, but I can give you tools to prepare you so you won't fall in the pitfalls, or if you in the pitfalls, how to get out the pitfalls through what? Spiritual existence, a spiritual eye. So at one particular time, we have all set up boundaries in our life. We all supposed to set up boundaries, and the boundaries are peace. Even the Creator himself, the Almighty, set up boundaries that you cannot pass. Like I told you, he exists outside of life. He doesn't exist and live in life because life is what? Life is prone to death, murder, kill. This is facts. So he exists outside of life. He created it and we procreated it. But we have to set boundaries up because we need peace of mind to regenerate our energy and what we need to think about. We must face our fears. We cannot face our fears with drinking, with smoking, and all these other stuff, because you are murder, death, and you'll kill your spirit, soul, and mind. This is what you're doing. You're trying to cope with the pain of suffering with so-called hell that is upon you. So you don't know the things that you're doing, that you projecting, right? Whatever's going inside you to others. Sometimes we lash out with violence because we don't know how to control, or we don't know how to face our fears. I was just like that, in the dark, in and out of prisons, in and out of homeless shelters, in and out relationships, in and out these plantations, in and out house, my family houses, sleeping over there, people telling me to get out, sleeping on the trains, sleeping in the streets, sleeping in the buildings, sleeping in the park, sleeping in the staircases. So you have to learn how to face your darkness. You cannot project it on anybody. If you do, and somebody's like, listen, brother or sister, I'm going to give you the tools that you need to get forth. You have to do it. You have the toolbox. You have the flashlight. You have the wrench. You have the pliers. You have everything that you need to go in there and face it yourself. You could do it. If I did it, you can do it. If you know me, and there's individuals that know me and saw me drunk in the street, drunk, they looking at me like, wow, if he can do it, I can do it. If he can work for transit, I can do it. This man was running around. How did he? Because I faced my fears and I let my traumas and my depression and my stress go. I let it go. Yes, I tried to work out. I was working out. I started eating. I stopped doing these things. I tried everything. Even was praying. Nothing didn't seem to work. I'm like, what's going on? You know why it didn't work? And I'm going to tell you why it didn't work. I still had unfinished business that I needed to tend to. I still had unfinished business because what I was doing, I was projecting my anger, my stress, my depression upon other people instead of focusing on myself, beloved. You have to find the way to go and face your fears, whatever it may be. Whether it be drugs, whether it be in and out of these institutes and prisons, whether it be in and out of homelessness, whether it be in and out of just not doing what you have to do for your life. This is very important. And I'm talking about this is independent that you have to face. We cloak it with drugs. We cloak it with alcohol. We cloak it with just being, huddled up with one another, trauma bonding with one another. But at some particular time, you have to put boundaries up so you can focus on yourself, or you would never elevate. You thinking that your life, You think about your cars, you think about what you did physically will get you past the hump. But you're not working on your spirituality, your soul. This is why you keep going through things. This is why what? You keep reacting with anger and violence, ready to hurt somebody. In your mind, you thinking about murder, death, and kill yourself or others. You ask yourself, why are you going through this? Why are you going through this? Why are you going through this? And I always ask myself, why is I'm going through this? And it's for years, I was plagued with it. I mean, I was a drunk, real bad drunk. Thank the Almighty that I've been clean for 8 years from cigarettes and alcohol. I would never, you hear me? Never pick it up. It ruined my life. It didn't bring nothing to me but pain and suffering and heartaches. You thinking that it's blocking you, but it's bringing more and more darkness upon you. I'm going to say this again. I got to say this again to you. And I'm going to read it in Arabic, okay? Let me read it in Arabic. This is my reading glasses, y'all. My reading glasses. Okay? I'm going to read it again. Innal hik matal mari fatu wata fakuhu fi di ni fama fa ku ha min kun fahuwa hakim. And it says, verily, wisdom is a inner knowledge and deep understanding of religion. For the one for the one among you who understand religion is truly a wise man. That's me. I'm very, very wise and understand this way of life. I understand life. That's the most highest you can go, where you can understand life on how it go. And I'm talking about spiritually understand it. I'm not talking about the physical, which is put forth in front of us, right, for our demise. Everything that I gotta get, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta get that, I gotta get that. But what about your spirit? You feeding your physical everything. What about your spirit, beloved brothers and sisters, kings and queens? You have to set boundaries upon your life. After completing and going through murder, death, kill, going through this, after learning the knowledge, after the creators bless you with understanding of the way of life, of existence, you have to set boundaries up in order to protect your peace. Because it's very important that you protect your peace. It's very important. You allow individuals into your peace, into your home. Right? How would you feel if they come in and start disrespecting you? You gonna be like, yo, you gotta go. You gotta go. You can't stay here. I'm sorry, but I have to protect my peace. Now flip it over to a person that is very spiritual, in tune, and wise with life. You constantly violating them. And violating them. And violating them. And violating them. And all they want to do is be a tool to you. They cannot get you through there. You have to face your fears yourself. You have to face it, beloved. You be a man or a woman and go in there. If you follow my videos and look at them clearly and understand, you would find hope, justice, and balance in them, and wisdom, and knowledge and understanding from what? From a spiritual eye. This is why it's very important to keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. It's murder, death, kill out here, not just physically, spiritually, and mentally. It's murder, death, kill. You have to check yourself, right, before you wreck yourself. You know the saying? You have to. It's very important. But getting back to the boundaries, you have to set boundary up to protect your peace, to protect your mindset, to protect what? Your thoughts and understanding, your spirituality. Even the Creator, the Almighty, the Alpha Omega, the one and only, that's it. The Lord has boundaries and you cannot get to him. This is actual facts. He has boundaries. He even said it in the scriptures. He said, no vision can grasp me, but I can grasp all visions. You know how you visualize things and you can grasp the vision and you can grasp yourself. You visualize and grasp that. Listen, I can see myself driving that car. You could actually see yourself. You could actually see yourself driving a brand new car. You could actually see yourself in a brand new house. You could actually see yourself in whatever you think. You grasp the vision. You can't grasp his visions. There's a block there. This is actual fact. He said you cannot grasp his vision. He grasps all visions. You can't grasp him. Meaning you can't visualize him, but he can visualize you. Because what is boundaries there? You can never see him, no matter how much you try. And these are the things that we must do to protect our peace. It's very important that you protect your peace at all costs. You protect your car, you protect your wife, you protect anything else. So you have to protect your peace. Your peace is your existence, and your existence is your spirit. And your spirit is a part of the Creator himself. It's a part of his essence. It's a part of his existence that he breathed into Adam. It's very important that we do this. And I want to thank everybody that came here on my live. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Even if you peeked in and you left, thank you so much. My channel is growing. Thank you so much, because I want to build an institution for those that don't know how to shut off their boundaries, and they project, right, their traumas and depression on others. They don't know how to face it. They face it through drugs and alcohol and any other things. Violence upon violence. I'm going to show you how to get through this. On this channel, my videos show you how to get through this. And you get through with spirituality. It can save you, beloved. Kings and queens, brothers and sisters. And I'm talking about everyone around the world. There's no particular person I'm talking about. I'm talking about myself too, setting the boundaries and not violating people's peace. It's very important that we do that. Keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. It's murder, death, kill going on out here. Not just physically, spiritually, mentally. Right? Live the life, lead the life. Ain't no thing. Murder, death, kill. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Right? Let's give this mindset that was portrayed, that sits upon our communities, our societies, and individually, collectively. Let's give it back to the portrators of it. Ultimately, it wants to see your demise and get your organs and be an organ donor without you even know it. Right? I'm giving you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from what? From experience, you spiritual eye. You're gonna see a lot of weird things that going on in life, or just go on, period. That's gonna make you who, how, what, when. Like, I don't know. But on this channel, it's going to what? It's gonna unravel and cover that who, when, why, what. I don't know. It's gonna unravel and cover it and give you what? A straight path that you can go to lead you and your family to righteousness. Because this is what we need. We need it. We need each other now more than ever. More than ever. For real, we do. But we know individuals have issues. You have to know how to control your mindset. It's very important. You cannot lose control. Because you know why? Individuals would back away from you. You have to face your fears. So-called go inside of hell and fight hell. You have to fight hell. And you can't fight it when you're intoxicated and you high. You have to clean yourself up. Clean yourself up. You don't have time. There's no time. There's no time. You have to start preparing yourself for what? Death. Death is upon you. I'm here to collect your soul. And that's each and every one. Collectively, let's do this together. Let's encourage each other to what? For righteousness. This is my fourth live that I went live. And I had to discuss this. I had to talk about this because it's very, very important. You know, having boundaries and placing boundaries upon yourself will safeguard you. Will safeguard you and safeguard your loved ones. It's very important. It's very, very important. You know, you can't, I'm not saying that you can't trauma bond with somebody, but it comes to a limit. You have to have set boundaries up because people may think that that your life belongs to them, that your success belongs to them, your life belongs to them. They start to think this inside of your head, inside of their head, inside their life. But this very thing that you're doing, you're supposed to be focused on yourself and dealing with your trauma and pain and suffering and so-called hell. You have to face that. You have to. You have unfinished business, demons upon demons upon demons. And just because you got materialistic things, that's not going to help. You can't see that? If that would take all this stuff, the only thing that I got away from me, I would still have my spirituality. It is the foundation. It is my strength, my connection to the utmost high, the Almighty. I would still have that. I know how to fight through the darkness. because I know the mindset that you cannot see with your eye. You can't see it, but I can see it. I know his moves. I know his waves. It's fast. I know it. I've been studying it. It's sneaky. It uses others. It cloaks. It's very, very deceiving. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous. You know how many lives it took? You know how many? I can't even count. This is why I'm fighting against this mindset. And by fighting with it, I need boundaries so I can rethink, right? And gain my wisdom and knowledge and energy to regroup, to give you what? The light upon light. I cannot be arguing and fighting and fussing. My peace is being disturbed. Of course, we living in the world of murder, death, kill. But I have an option to set up boundaries so you cannot cross it. It is a blessing. Straight like that. It is a blessing and an honor for me to be alive and me to be example that the Lord has blessed me to be alive, to be exempted for you so you can get through your traumas and depression and drugs and alcohol and sickness or whatever it may be in your life. I'm in the example. I just read something from you. I am a very, very spiritual, wise man. Very. And it took time for me to get here. And I'm sharing with you how to get past the hump. If it don't work here, we're going to go over here where it works at. If it don't work over there, we're going to go over here. I always have A, B, C, D plan. If you check out some of my videos, I always had them, especially my job interviews, especially those. What? How you think I had 153 companies? I've been had my social security long time ago. I'm not even talking, that's a whole nother other world to talk about jobs. That's a whole nother other world. I have experience and knowledge to give you, to carry you through. I have big plans for us. Flow team. If you down with me, you down with me. There's no need to be fussing and arguing and disrespecting one another. It is an honor for me to be alive and me to be example to you. I don't want anything from you. Anything. I just want you to understand the wisdom and knowledge coming from a spiritual eye that's giving it to you. Straight facts. So the moral to the story, set up boundaries so you can protect your peace, right? And your loved one peace. Set up boundaries because what? The Creator set up boundaries. He has boundaries. You cannot get to him physically, right? You cannot get to him. And he just told you you cannot visualize him. You can't see the image of him. He won't allow that. But if you praying with the side of your mind, he hears that. Inside of your soul, he hears that. He said, whether you pray to me openly or secretly, I hear it. I'm closer than you than what? Than your own juggler ring. So these are the things that we need to talk about and think about. Protect your peace. Set up boundaries. Because individuals, like I said, they think that you owe them your life, your success, everything that's going on about you. You have individuals that has that. I don't know where that come from. But on this channel, it can help you. It can help you get through. It definitely can help you get through. So I'm going to end this topic with please like, share, subscribe, comment to this dopest channel right now on YouTube. Right? That's coming with bangers upon bangers, heat upon heat for you and I to get through. This is not over. I'm still fighting. I'm still in the fight. I want you to have a blessed night. Have a blessed night with your friends and loved ones. And like I said, set up boundaries. You have to set up boundaries. It's very important that you set these boundaries up. You know, please don't forget to hit the notification button so you can get all the heat, all the bangers. Because all my videos is bangers. I don't be talking about jail. I don't be talking about celebrity gossip. I'm not into none of that stuff. I'm not into that stuff. I'm not. But if you violating and misleading the people, I'm going to check you from a spiritual eye. If you violating and misleading the people, right, and you want them to click on your channel, and you get on the channel and you talk, you like, what are you talking about? I'm going to check you. Whoever. If you feel that you can challenge me, come on, bring it. Because I'm coming from a spiritual, very deep spirituality. That's what I deal with over here. I'm him. I'm definitely him. Definitely. Thank you, Almighty, for blessing me, for being an example. But I'm not better than you. I'm you, you're me. Let's run it up and let's do it together and get to this together. Anyone that's violating, I'm going to check them. I'm telling you, I'm going to check them. Go watch my videos. I checked them already. I checked them on the 1965 Act. I checked them on that. Check them on that. Peace, y'all.